What's good, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Weekly Outlook. In this episode, we will discuss gold, euro, USD, pound dollar, and dollar index, of course. So, without wasting any further time, let's quickly dive right into the analysis. So, as usual, we will always look at DXY. We understand what the dollar index is trying to do, and based on that, we make our bias, right? So, right now, this compression looks very interesting. Honestly indicates a dump in the market, but let's go on a daily time frame and see. Right, even here we have managed to close below this specific these lows, which is not really a good sign if we are looking for a bullish dollar index. Right, so my bias is that most likely if we continue below this low, Friday's low 100.15, will most likely break right through this and see a very nice dump in the market. So let's take a quick look on euro USD and understand what's happening. So my anticipation was bullish. We last week we did cross these highs, but after that we started accumulating, right, which is again a very interesting sign. Now what I personally think is, since we have done this, right, we ideally need to protect this specific low right here as long as we are bullish on euro dollar. So the idea is very simple. I will continue to look for long positions as long as this specific low is protected, right? So in saying that, we do have some nice trendline liquidity right here, which might be grabbed, or we might even break below and continue lower, right? We cannot really be very certain about this, because on a 4-hour time frame we are yet to break above this, right? So that gives that leaves us in sort of a confusion, sort of unclarity, where we are really not very certain whether we'll pump or dump. But this is going to be 100% a very interesting week. Also keep in mind, Monday is a monthly close, so you will witness some nice price action where your monthly time frame would want to close. Price would definitely try to head into that direction in the coming weeks, right? If on Monday we close below this specific low, we are most likely going to see the rest of week as a dump in the market, right, on euro USD. So let's take a quick look on GBP USD. So pretty much as anticipated, GBP USD, we did see some nice retracement and then a continuation on the upside, and we are consolidating on the highs, right? If I go on a monthly time frame now and see right here, we have this previous structure, we do have some liquidity left here, and so far we look fair enough to continue on the higher side. However, I'll be bullish on pound dollar only until this low is protected, right? So my idea is very simple. What I will be looking at is, I'll wait for price to come into discounted. If we get any sort of buying opportunity, I'll jump right into it, or else we will 100% wait for a break right below this, which is of course going to take more than just 1 week, and then we can witness a dump in the market, right? So this week is going to be sketchy, is all I can tell you. We have very nice trendline liquidity, so there's a very high probability we might see a small dump in the market and then maybe a continuation on the upside. Now finally we have gold. So what's very interesting about gold and the Friday close is that this is O&A and we have closed at 58. Let's check futures. So on futures, of course we won't compare the values, but we can compare the candlesticks, right? So see how we have closed below previous 2 days low, right, on Friday, but the same thing on this chart is very different, right? So this is indicating a very bullish picture for the coming week, wherein this right here is indicating a very bearish week. The close pretty much dictates what you can expect in the coming week. And if I were to show you the weekly time frame, this pretty much looks healthy for a correction on the downside, right? Because we have nice rejection on the upside. But if I open this still looks strong, so it is sketchy. because of the close, and it's not just on the futures and O and A chart, but even if I open a different chart, it is the same right here. Let's check one more, right? So that is something interesting to observe. Now, in saying that, so far what are we seeing? Let's quickly dive into that analysis. So far we had this clean structure and we had a dump on the downside, and we look ready for a continuation. Even on an hourly time frame, we apparently look like we have broken structure. So as long as 2643 is protected, I personally think we can see a continuation on the upside, right, as long as these lows are protected right here. But in case if we dump below that once again and close below that, then my first target once again would be these lows right here, 2625, and eventually I would like to see price coming back at 2580 to 2560 odd levels, right, because that is our last higher low through which we got this entire rally. So in my opinion, it would be best if price retraced a little this specific week, and we can see some good opportunities even for shorts, even for longs for that matter. So yeah, that's pretty much it from my side. I hope you found the analysis helpful. If you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next one.